Hey, how's it going? Hans Schaff here, driving from Sacramento down to San Diego, California, on my road trip here, and I'm listening to some good audios. You kind of see the sun going down over the mountains there. I'm in Palmdale right now at the moment, heading to visit my friend Linda, and but I'm listening to some great audios, and I wanted to share an important message I thought was very key. Something that Robert Kiyosaki, somebody that I'm I've been following for probably 15, 20 years. Really love his stuff, his material, the way he makes you think about stuff. And obviously, he's a very successful entrepreneur. I think he makes, $70 million a year, something like that, through his businesses and his real estate holdings. And something that he has in common with a lot of successful entrepreneurs out there is that they understand the importance of building a team, right? Putting people who are smarter than you around you. And I'm sure you've heard this a million times, but I really wanted to really hone in on this concept because it's such an important thing, and it really needs to be expanded on even larger. A lot of people, they get started in business and they think, oh, well, I don't have a lot of money to invest, or I'm going to just, I'm going to be smart about it. I'm going to not spend the money for it. I'm going to go get all this free stuff off YouTube and off Google, and I'm going to figure it all out myself and save the money, and I'll be smart that way. Well, that's not actually really smart thinking, because if you want just a quick answer for something very simple, go to YouTube, go to Google. Those are great resources. But to become a master at something and really become successful at it, you don't want to leave it up to chance. You don't want to just hope that you're going to get the right answer off Google. Number one, you're going to waste tons of time trying to find out all the information that you could probably get in a specialized course on the topic that you're most interested in. And number two, you could get wrong information because you're going to be bouncing around here and there. It may be a thorough education, but you may also get a lot of wrong ideas just because you'll be listening from people who may or may not know what they're really talking about, or it'll be that kind of the long way around. You may get burned out before you even learn and figure out what it is that you're doing. Spend the money to learn what it is that you're really serious about, if you're serious about it. Now, if it's just a hobby, something you want to spend 5 or 10 years to learn how to do, then sure, piecemeal it together, take a little bit of time here and there, use free platforms, use free services, and see how that works for you. It's not duplicatable, it's not advisable, and it's not how a doctor becomes a doctor. It's not how an entrepreneur, or a successful business person becomes a billionaire. It just doesn't happen that way. There's just not enough time to be able to let that, work that way. If you want to learn a skill, hire the person who teaches that skill and spend good money for it, because, the return that you'll get on that is going to compound, and it's going to save you amount of time, which is going to just mean more profits and a better lifestyle. See, here's the thing for me. I'm not just about making money anymore. It used to be something I used to follow, like, okay, well, the more in, the less out, the better off you're going to be, right? The more money that comes in, the less money that goes out, the better off you are. But that doesn't take into account all the real factors. That's just that's a very linear way of looking at things. You really have to consider your time, and you also got to consider your energy. Because what's the point of making all this money? You could do that doing anything. You could become a doctor and make $300,000 a year, but what kind of lifestyle is that? Yeah, you can buy all the nice stuff, but you don't have time to enjoy it, because in order to make that money, you've got to see maybe a patient every 10 minutes, every 15 minutes, or you got to be doing surgeries back to back to back to back to back, and how long before you get burned out on that? And then what if you want to retire? Well, then you got all the malpractice suits and all the insurance you got to have. There's a lot of drawbacks to that. So really what I'm about is about achieving a model or utilizing a model that allows me to make good money and have my time freedom and be able to have the energy to really do what it is that I want to do and be able to express myself and be able to sorry, there's an intersection here. I really need to pay attention as I'm driving. Pattern interrupt. Okay, it's clear. I really want to create a business though, and let me grab that here. Another pattern interrupt. Okay, I'm back. What I'm really focused on is creating a business that gives me the lifestyle to be able to make money, have the time freedom to enjoy it, and really be able to utilize my energy in doing things that I'm passionate about. Be able to express myself, be able to share, and be able to do things that are fun. And if I can do that and spread that message around, that's really what excites me. So what I'm trying to say in this message is find something that works and use it, okay? Don't be afraid to invest in yourself and in your education, because not doing so is only going to hold you back. And maybe reverse thinking of what you may currently be thinking right now, but just think about it. Anything that you want to do, anything you want to become a master at, not a jack of all trades, master of none. You want to become a master of something so you can really hone in on it and first of all, be recognized in the industry and gain credibility and that social proof, so that others know that you know what you're doing. That requires intense study, and it requires the right education, the right information. Which, in order to do that, you really want to spend the money, and never begrudge the money that you spend on your education, because as long as you invest in it and utilize it, it's going to multiply itself 10, 20, 100 times, or possibly more. So, case in point, if you're looking to become an internet marketer, don't use some free blog or some free website in order to host your services on. Don't use some really cheap ass marketing platform. You're going to get the same kind of results that you're putting into it, and if it's only costing you $5 a month, then that's the only kind of expense you're going to get. Something like the Kolatube blog that is just coming out here. It's in beta testing right now. That's going to be the premier marketing tool for anybody who's looking to build a business online, whether you have an existing business or you're looking to develop one, or you're a marketer. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you have, a service or a product you're trying to promote, even a cause you're trying to gain more exposure, more awareness for, you've got to have a platform that will allow you to speak your voice, and it's not going to penalize you or advertise a bunch of junk on there, so they can make money off of all your content and all of your marketing efforts. So just some food for thought here today on this Thursday, November 4th, I believe. I only know that because I tracked my gas, and I had to write down in my book that I got gas today, so I had to look it up. November 4th. December 4th. I'm a month behind. So I want to share that message with you. Don't begrudge the money that it costs in order to become successful, because a few dollars here and there really can shortcut your the time and the energy that it takes for you to really start seeing the success that you deserve, and in following your dreams and be able to really create something and a lifestyle that you can really be proud of. So do it the right way, do it the right time, and spend the money. Don't begrudge it. It'll pay you back tenfold, hundredfold, and it will be worth it every time. Hans Schaff with this quick message for you. Take care. See you next video.